Record heat in Palm Springs this afternoon. The airport recording a high temperature of 109 degrees. The previous record set in 1991 was 108. But what's even more just alarming and what's not feeling all that great is that an average high for today's date would be 89 degrees. So yes, we're setting a new record, but we are straying so far away from what's average. And average is based off of a 30-year time frame. But also look at the discrepancy across the valley floor. So Palm Springs comes in with a high of 109. Meanwhile, thermal cooler than yesterday with a high of 100 degrees. So we're seeing that cooler temperatures in the East Valley, warmer to the west, and that still will be a trend with us throughout the rest of this week. Now, heat advisory is in effect for portions of Riverside County, mainly the valleys, who are also dealing with temperatures close to 100 degrees. And it's this ridge of high pressure. This is what's in control of our weather here in Southern California, continuing to bring the heat to all of us here in the desert. It will continue to do so as we head into Friday and gradually weaken as we head into the weekend. Now, not to be the bearer of bad news, unfortunately, this ridge is not breaking down at the speed previously thought, meaning as long as this ridge is here, we are still going to be dealing with temperatures that are not seasonal at all. Santa Ana winds are also going to be a factor as we continue not so much through tonight, but into tomorrow. That's when our winds are really going to be shifting and bringing us much drier air. So take a look at these future wind gusts as we look ahead towards Friday morning, 8 a.m. You're seeing right along the Little San Bernardino Mountains the brighter color contours, indicating a little bit stronger wind coming out of the north to northeast. So those gusts are going to be close to 20 miles per hour down here on the valley floor. Stronger gusts, of course, in our more wind-prone locations closer to Highway 62. Because of those Santa Ana winds, because of the heat we are experiencing, a red flag warning is going into effect beginning early tomorrow morning. Previously yesterday, when we were talking about this, it did not include Riverside County mountains. Now it does. This red flag warning has been extended to encompass a greater area, including the San Gorgonio Pass stretching into the northern portion of the Coachella Valley. It's hot. It is dry. We're dealing with relative humidity values down in the single digits. More of the same with us as we head into the weekend. Yes, John and Karen, 90s are arriving next week, but because that ridge of high pressure is not breaking down, it's going to be an even more gradual decrease into the 90s than what we were previously talking about.
Okay, nice and slow, but then let's keep it that way.
Yes.
Sure, and the word decreasing is fine.
At least it's still there.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Haley.
The coronavirus is